just gonna die in the end.
Okay, guys, here we go with another epic rap battle of history. God damn it, these are so fun. And as always, please, please, please make sure you guys are supporting ERB and their channel all you can. This is Shaka Zulu versus Julius Caesar. Now, this one, I told you guys, I'll always keep you updated. I know who Shaka Zulu was. I know he was an African warrior and everything. Obviously, I think most people know that. I did do a little more research on him, though, because if I feel that I'm light at all in knowledge about a character, I want to know more about him before I watch Caesar, of course. You know, I don't consider myself an expert, but everybody knows plenty about Julius Caesar. I know enough that if Brutus does a run-in during this rap battle, it's going to be bad for Caesar. I already know that. But one of the things I learned about Shaka Zulu that was two things I think that stood out to me of the little bit of research that I did is, at least to me, he was always known for his power as a warrior, as a fighter, but as a leader, he was very cerebral too. It seems very strategically minded. I was just surprised by that. And the story of, and again, I don't know enough of his background to remember all the specific details, but that the mother he went after one of his enemies, couldn't capture him, so he did get his enemy's mother and he locked her in a house with a bunch of jackals and just let them go munch, 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 and then he burned the place down. Yeah, so he didn't seem like somebody you wanted to fuck with, really. But as far as rooting, it's a tough one, too. I know way more about Caesar than I do Shaka Zulu. It's a tough one, but what I learned about Shaka Zulu was fascinating. So it's, on one side, I want to root for Caesar because, I know a good deal about him, and I always liked learning about him. I think he's a fascinating character, led a fascinating life, and was one of the more powerful people in all of human history. But Shaka Zulu in this fight to me would be a clear underdog. He doesn't have quite that same level of recognition as does Caesar. And I like rooting for the underdog, and somebody who would feed somebody's mom to jackals just seems like somebody you should root for. Yeah, I'm making this call right as I go because I didn't know who I was going to... I'm going to root for Shaka Zulu. Just because, again, I want to root for the underdog, and I just think that if you, like I say, you feed somebody's mom to jackals, I'm scared not to root for you. But I'll let you guys know who I thought won. This should be a good one. Let's go. Battles of history. Damn it. Oh, good look. Another good look. They got the look. Going to the savannah. From the Zulu. Oh! Oh! These are good! I want Cleopatra. Yeah, the Republic died. The shit talking. Boom! Okay, that's good. Oh, that's fun. Shakespeare's I waggle my biography. Warriors! I like his flow. Basically horse. He went racist. Chicken Caesar. This is good. This is tough. Gourding ass. I like that they're talking strategy because they were both known for it. Oh, what did he say? Hold on, I was babbling. What did he say right at the end there? You can grow my wheat for me after you. You can grow my wheat for me. Yeah, that one was close. Hold on a second. There's something I want to re-see. That might be it, though, guys. Right there. That's good. Come on, that's a powerful line right there. There's nothing more, but I like seeing them dance at the end of these. All right, I've got my selection. That was good, man. There were a lot of sharp lines. What I like here, actually, in this one, both of them I think did a good job of firing at the other guy and propping themselves up. And we've had a lot of the battles where it seems like one side or the other would go too much towards just propping themselves rather than getting aggressive. They both did a good job here, but you get fucked by more than Cleopatra in Africa. That was my favorite line. And I watched closely after that, and there was good shots from both sides. But for me, Caesar never. Yeah, I don't think Caesar had some really, really strong stuff, but I don't think he ever outdid that line. You're talking about you're talking about getting gang raped. That seems like it would be even worse than fucking Cleopatra. It does. And we already did the Cleopatra rap battle, so we're aware of how friendly she was and everything. But that was a winning line for me. I'm just trying to remember back through it. It's like it's ridiculous how important that this stuff has got to me. I got the strength of. I'll pay the rose with the bones of your goat herding ass. Now see that was quality. And I do like the fact that they talked about actual fighting strategies and stuff because they were both brilliant strategists. And I do like the fact that Shaka Zulu went with the race overtone too about his lily white group or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm calling it just that much for Shaka Zulu. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Just a slight edge for Shaka Zulu because Caesar's gonna get fucked by more than Cleopatra in Africa. Jeez.